Welcome back guys to another most amazing top 10 video. My name's Danny Burke and I have been eating food the wrong way for a long time, and so have you. What do I mean by that? Well, don't freak out. Apparently there are common foods and meals that can be eaten in a way that makes them quicker to eat, maybe they're less messy, or maybe they even just taste better. Now let's see if this all sounds too good to be true as we jump right into our number 10 with bananas, apparently. Now I once knew a guy who swore that people all over the world were eating bananas the wrong way. He said that instead of opening it from the top of the stem, you open it at the bottom. You pinch the other end and it peels away nice and smoothly. Some of you guys might know that already, but for others, I might have just blown their banana brains. At number 9, we're talking sandwiches. Now, I absolutely love sandwiches, it's insane, but what annoys me is how the bread is sort of a square shape, but the meat you put on is usually round. It just doesn't add up. You end up with a kind of overlap and you've got nothing in the corners, and it's just no fun for anyone. But guys, I found these instructions online that save everyone from that. It turns out if you cut your circles in half, they cover every inch of the bread almost perfectly. And now if you think that is taking sandwiches too seriously, then I'm afraid we can't be friends. Sandwiches are serious business. Moving on to number 8 now, we've got apples. I also love apples. I eat enough to keep any doctor away, and so I was amazed to hear that I've apparently been eating them wrong the whole time. Yeah, according to a video by the guys over at Food Beast, the average apple eater throws away about 30% of their apple, but the truth is, the core is a lie. Yeah, it's apparently a myth that you can't or shouldn't eat the core of an apple. They actually say the most effective way to eat an apple isn't to gnaw around the sides like some sort of squirrel. That's what I've always done. Apparently, the best way is to just plow on through it from top to bottom for maximum appleness. I'm gonna go try this one after the video, and I want you guys to do the same. And just remember, through your whole life, the core is a lie. Moving on to number 7, we've got Tic Tacs. Yes, you might be wondering, how can anybody eat Tic Tacs incorrectly? Isn't that physically impossible? Well, apparently the way everyone sits there and shakes the packaging like a madman trying to get a tiny Tic Tac out isn't the right way to do it. Apparently the guys over at Tic Tac actually built in a little Tic Tac holder. You just put it upside down, open up the lid, and bam, one slots right into place. There you go. No more shaking the box like a Polaroid picture. I've never said the phrase Tic Tac so much in my life. Cupcakes are coming in at number 6, and we've got that age-old question. How on earth are humans supposed to eat cupcakes? Now some people go for all the icing on top first and they're left with a load of sponge below. Not the best thing in the world. The alternative is to try and get your whole mouth around it, but then you might end up with icing all over your face, and that's no fun either. Well, some people online are sharing a technique where you take the bottom of the cupcake off and place it on top to make a sort of cupcake sandwich Frankenstein. It looks like one of the 7 deadly sins, but apparently it will save you a lot of time and mess. They say you'll never be able to eat a cupcake the old way again. I'm just saying. On to number 5, and chicken wings are on the menu. If you're a vegetarian, you might not know the frustration that meat eaters have when it comes to dealing with these things. It seems like there's no way to eat them without having a face like a chicken wing at the end yourself. But it has been claimed that if you remove the cartilage from the wing and give the little bone a twist, it will pop out. Then you can do the same with a big bone, and in a matter of seconds, you're gonna have yourself a chicken wing that is all chicken, no bone, apparently. Personally, I kinda like the mess in a weird way. It's not really a chicken wing if you don't look like a zombie when you finished it. At number 4, we've got oranges. Now I can't tell you how many times I've seen an orange and been like, oh, I do quite fancy an orange, I think oh no, wait. I forgot, they're annoyingly difficult to peel and eat. But apparently they don't have to be. A life hack video circulated a while back that showed someone cutting the top and bottom off their orange and then making one cut into the orange itself. Then they simply rolled it out like some sort of red carpet to easy eating. Although I guess it would have been more of an orange carpet, but you get the point. Anyway, you end up with all the segments spread out nicely. There's no peeling, there's no mushing, there's no squirting. It's like the new way to eat oranges. If orange is a new black, then this method is the new way to eat an orange. I don't know. Alright, moving on to number 3, and the problem with boiled eggs is that pesky shell can be a pain to get off. Nobody wants to be sitting around picking off bits of an eggshell when you're hungry for your egg, right? I'm right. There's a crazy trick though to get around all of that. All you have to do apparently is boil the egg in water mixed with baking soda, peel off and make small holes at either end of the egg, and then blow. Yeah, you blow on the egg. The air will pop the egg right out of its shell. Well done, you just laid your first egg. For real though, I'm gonna go home and blow on an egg tonight, and I'm not even ashamed to say that. Next up at number 2, strawberries. We've covered quite a few different types of fruit on this list, but we haven't done strawberries yet. Now a lot of you guys might absolutely love strawberries, but perhaps you're not really a fan of plucking the tiny little leaves off of every single last strawberry. Well, where there's a straw, there's a way. That's right, if you arm yourself with a common drinking straw and poke it from the bottom up to the top of the strawberry, you will pop the leaves out perfectly, leaving you with 100% pure strawberry goodness. Think of it like you're pushing the strawberry's guts out through its head. You absolute monster. And finally guys, I've got one that I'm sure will apply to 99% of people watching this. Now you guys probably either have a sweet tooth and maybe you love cake, or you're a sucker for all things savory and you love cheese, or maybe you love both. Well at number 1, I'll tell you what you all need. Dental floss, trust me. When you normally slice soft foods such as cheese or cake, you can often mush them with the hard knife you're using, but if you use dental floss to cut them, you're not going to crush anything. Now I haven't used this technique myself yet, but I have seen videos online, check this one out, of people slicing up a cake with floss in a few seconds, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's that easy, and I'm pretty sure this is how ninjas cut their birthday cakes. Well guys, there's 10 alternative ways to eat your favourite foods, but I know there's a lot of food out there and a lot of people watching this, so I am sure some of you guys might have figured out your own clever ways of eating your favourite food, so let me know what they are down below. I'm always looking for new and exciting ways to stuff my face full of food. And at this point in the video, the little bar below me is almost entirely red, which can only mean one thing. I'm off, but don't forget guys to subscribe if you haven't, and leave your suggestions down below for future videos. My name is Danny Burke, I've had lots of fun, I hope you guys too, and I hope you have a most amazing day wherever you are in the world.